This video will be about the royal family, their family tree, the influence of the Queen, as well as the relevance of the monarchy nowadays and in the future. Now at first, I want to introduce the most important persons of the Windsor family to you. Here we have the novel Queen Elizabeth II. She was born in 1926. Here we have Philip, her husband, and the Duke of Edinburgh. They have married in 1947 and are now married for 70 years. Together they have 4 kids. The first one is Prince Charles. He came in 1948 and is the first throne follower as well as the Prince of Wales. The second kid is Princess Anne. She was born 2 years later in 1950 and she is the royal princess. The third kid is Prince Andrew. He's born in 1960 and is the Duke of York. The fourth and last kid is Prince Edward. He came 4 years later in 1964 and is the Earl of Wessex.
The Queen is the British head of England. However, she has little political power. Till 1688, England is a constitutional monarchy. It means that the rights of the monarchs are limited by the constitution, and the political power has a democratically elected parliament. The Queen is not only the head of the United Kingdom, she is also the head of the Commonwealth, a union affiliated by former British colonies. The main task of the Queen is to represent the royal family, for example, ambit kindergartens and schools, visit hospitals and other public institutions. But the future of the monarchy is uncertain, because the royals cost a lot of money. 59 million euros only for the support of the family in 2008. But that's only the one side, because the royal family also brings money into the state fund. Alone 20% of all tourists come to London, mainly because of the royal family, which brings revenue of more than 330 million euros. The British are very loyal to the Queen. In a survey, 3/4 answered that they would prefer the monarchy of a republic.
So, we have now learned which influence the Queen in the politics of the country has. Now, it is important to mention that nearly in every other country in Europe exists the principle of democracy, while in England, however, reigns the outdated monarchy. The English monarchy works tightly linked with the former colonies of Great Britain. This bond is called the Commonwealth of Nations. A large part of the British population takes a part in the royal family life and feels connected with the monarchy, and they live their nationality proudness even in public. For example, thousands of people have followed the wedding of William and Kate, which is from the middle class, or watched it in front of the TV. This proud identification with the royal family was not always given. A tragedy took place in 1997 when the princess and ex-wife from Charles, Diana, died in a car accident. Particularly, the ruthless and disinterested behavior of the royal family angered the population, because Princess Diana was very famous among the population. From this day onwards, the monarchy recovered only severe. A huge problem for the British society is that tax money is wasted by the royal family for weddings and trips. This problem gets even worse by paying attention to the working class. A high unemployment rate consists, and the average income is very small. So, for the future, the British population hopes in William and Kate because on the one hand they support the state objectives and on the other hand the demands of the citizens, so that the royal house and the citizenship is represented. So, what conclusion do we take out of this? Firstly, that the Queen has a small impact in the politics and plays more of a representative role for the country. Secondly, that the royal family costs the state a lot of tax money, what in regard of the low unemployment rate is not convenient. However, The monarchy is mostly accepted and wanted by 2/3 of the British population, and it even is a pull factor for the tourism of the country. And for the future, it looks like that it will keep persist, because the scandals of the royal house are only temporary and the British population is very loyal relating to the royalty.